just any.
It can be whatever kind of cold open you want,
anything
Michael.
you want.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
kind of a...
It's cold. It's cold. And it's like, oh, burr, and then it opens
Cold boy.
up.
Oh, real cold boy.
Cold
Real
boy.
cold boy.
Cold boy. Kobe Bryant. I'm sorry for that. I don't know where it came from. I don't know what kind of voice it was or nothing. Well, welcome to the Weekend Fan Club, where we have long black socks and short white socks, and that's it.
That's the thing I said yesterday.
What was it really?
I was home, and Mom said, "Connor, do you have long white socks?"
Well, that's what made she texted me and asked if I had long white socks.
I said I have short white socks and long black socks, but no long white socks. So did you say that too?
She texted me about that, and then I just remembered it now and thought, oh, that'd be funny.
Did she get it? That's exactly the thing I said. Did she get it? No, what do you mean did she
Well, that's
get
good.
it?
Are you trying to take this to a sexual place, Michael?
My first conversation was.
I'm just talking about socks, dude.
Well, let's go.
I'm
My
talking
first.
about cocks, dude. Lordy Lipton.
Oh boy.
Campbell's chicken noodle soup. So that's good. My first topic was mom's socks. So we knocked that one right out of the park.
So Quinn's doing topics.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm Quinn.
I'll say it again. I was talking.
Oh, I'm Quinn talking now.
And this is Jake.
I'm Connor.
And I'm Michael.
Fuck you, Michael.
And I
Thanks,
introduced
Jacob.
the show already, so we're good on that front. So basically, each episode, a different one of us is gonna come in with a list of topics, and no one else knows what they are, and we're just gonna pray and run, verbally run.
Yeah, you're physically sweating right now.
Oh yeah, it's black shirts do it to me, man.
You're a warm boy.
Yeah. Anyway, so I have my first question or topic is what did you eat today? And if you could eat anything right now, what would it be?
Cool. Okay.
Are you serious?
I am 100%. That's what I have.
That sounds like I want to go first.
No.
All right, we'll circle back around. How about you, Michael?
So you wanted to go first?
No, I said he wanted to go first because he said the idea was bad.
Oh.
Okay, I'll go first.
Well,
if I could eat anything, what was your actual first question? Like,
What did you eat today?
well, I started with a wholesome bowl of cereal,
Wow,
and then I had some leftovers for my lunch.
amazing.
Mine's a good
I
one.
hate you right now. And this evening I had some salmon. If I could eat anything
That
right
does
now,
sound good.
it would definitely be a pizza.
Sick. Yeah.
I heard you like pizza.
Yeah, I heard that's on your mind.
Yeah, I was just thinking about Pizza Wednesdays.
The good old days.
The good old days.
Oh yeah, they were my good old days too. It's a tradition.
Yeah. Passed down.
Hey Connor, what'd you have to eat today?
Let's see. Well, so we can go down a road. So there's this thing. It's called the Connor breakfast. It's just peanut butter toast, chocolate milk, and a banana. But my recent development of the Connor breakfast is I don't eat that banana in the morning first thing. I take that banana with me wherever I'm going, and then at 11 o'clock I eat that banana.
Specifically,
11 o'clock.
No, there's a whole lot. We can go down a whole other path. There's a very specific reason why it's at 11 o'clock. Anyways, that happened. Then, lunch, I went to the stir-fry place across the street. That's what I did. And then, supper, we had pasta. And it was nice.
Kind of pasta? Bow tie pasta?
Well, we were making spaghetti, but we ran out of spaghetti, so we also made the bow tie pasta.
Nice.
So
But it was with spaghetti sauce.
You work in a building full of people. Do they know that 11 is banana o'clock?
I have told a couple people in my vicinity that 11 o'clock is banana time.
That's a good icebreaker.
Yeah. People think
My name's Connor. I eat bananas at 11 o'clock.
Just like I just picture Connor and there's a girl at the bar and he sits next to her and leans over and says, "Bananas happen at 11."
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that. So last weekend I was downtown at a bar at a gig, and this girl comes up and talks to me and my friend about whatever. She said, look at that guy's costume. It's a banana. It's really cool. And I was like, ooh. Well,
You want to know a fact about me?
know a fact about me. It wasn't the bananas at 11 thing. It was basically we're not talking about what I ate today anymore, but the reason I eat bananas at 11 o'clock specifically is because before, at 10 o'clock, exactly 1 hour before that, I write something onto the banana, and then at 11 o'clock, I take a picture of that banana, and I post it to Instagram.
Because by then, around the letters, it's turned brown and you can see
Exactly,
the letters.
the words take 1 hour to turn brown.
Okay.
Have you never seen these before?
No.
I can show you later.
Was it at Banana Speak on Instagram?
Yeah, at Banana Speak on Instagram.
Speak on Instagram.
Speak on Instagram.
At Banana Speak on Instagram.
So
You guys are gross.
I was at this bar,
Thank you.
and this girl was talking to us, and I was like, no way, you think that banana costume is cool? Check out my Instagram account, it's got bananas on it. And then she stopped talking to us.
The eyes just went wide with fear.
I don't know what happened. So then, if I could eat something today, it'd probably also be pizza.
What about you, Mook?
Woke up. I missed my alarm, so I freaked out. I had nothing to eat for breakfast.
So you've said 3 things and none of them involve you eating.
You're really struggling answering this question.
I got out of my first class at like 12.
That's again.
Still not about food.
Still, you gotta get to the nutritional
Yeah.
part here. What's fueling you right now?
That's lunchtime, and again, I didn't have anything. So,
Alright, Michael hasn't eaten today.
and, then
Michael's
I, and then I came home, and and then I came home. I got home to a nice burger. A nice broiled burger.
It was very polite when it addressed me.
That was it, though. That was the burger.
Just
One, not
just
even
one burger.
One burger. I'm not a
No,
fan.
like-
I'm not a fry fan. So.
Really?
Of course.
What do you mean?
know, what?
Well, I mean, you don't eat food generally, so.
Yeah, apparently it's not just fries.
And if I could have anything right now, goulash.
Okay.
I like
Alright, no
Not my
questions
choice.
there.
Wait, did you answer?
No.
Well,
I was
answer.
waiting to circle around.
It's only polite for the guy who asked the question to answer last.
Yeah, exactly.
Fair enough.
I'm holding the conversational door for you guys.
Jeez, I'm hungry right now.
We should get you some goulash.
I'll take pizza.
Okay, pizza's good.
I mean, okay.
I had a piece of toast with butter and a banana. And then for lunch I had chicken fingers and fries at the CNA cafeteria. It was mediocre at best.
Mhm.
And then I had spaghetti. You had bow ties, but we both had pasta.
Yeah, you had the spaghetti from our limited supply of spaghetti.
And if I could eat anything right now, I'll just go with pizza because the
Wow.
pizza sounds good and it's a good friend food.
It's on the mind now.
Yeah, it's
It is
on
a
the
good
mind.
friend food.
It's
I
a good
agree.
friend food. Okay, so I have another. It's not food related specifically, Jacob, but I think you'll like it.
Oh boy.
So this is a question I asked myself the other day. Do you think all the flavors have been discovered? Are we ever gonna eat anything again that's gonna be like, oh wow, hold your horses, never had anything even close to this? Like we're gonna go sweet, savory, and then Porsche flavor.
Oh boy. I actually thought like neurologically we had like all of the taste sensations mapped out in the brain.
Yeah, like is it like colors and there's no more colors really, or is it like
Well,
we're
we
gonna
can
find
only-
a fruit deep in the Amazon that's like next level?
Well, with colors, there's no colors for us, but like they
Yeah.
exist. We just can't
Yeah.
perceive them. Do you think there's tastes we just can't perceive?
Yeah, is taste on a spectrum?
Well, I guess because taste is just your your brain's interpretation.
Everything's on a spectrum.
Everything's on a spectrum.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I guess you couldn't say you're right either.
Whoa.
I don't know. Maybe when aliens show up, they might bring some
Really?
fruit from their whole home world, and it'll just be.
That would be hilarious.
I feel like someone has tried to eat everything. You know,
For better or worse.
not the same person ate everything, but like if it exists, someone has tried to eat it.
Yeah, I buy that. So,
So
I think what
any
we're-
new taste would be entirely synthetic.
yeah, I think what we're going for here is yes, all the flavors have been discovered.
I'm not happy with that answer though, you know? Like I want there to be more flavors.
I'm gonna
that
go
we
with
discovered.
no.
Really?
You think
Do
they're?
you think there's another flavor?
100%.
On Earth or past Earth?
Both?
Okay.
Well, I don't think you'll find
tangent
new
question. Would you guys eat food that an alien brought you?
Yes.
If I wouldn't eat it first, I would eat it second.
If I give it to like a dog and see what happens.
No, I'd eat it because if I die, it's like, hey,
did
did you hear about that? Well, that. But hey, did you hear about that one guy? You hear about that one guy, Michael? Yeah, he died eating alien fruit. That's cool as shit, you know. It's like
I think out of all the things that the
did you eat?
could have
the aliens called it a donut, but we hadn't really taught them any English.
Like it's actually just like a casserole of knives.
You go down in history, it's like that one guy who had alien food. You know, it's like, did you have alien food? No, but that one guy, Michael, did.
No,
Do we remember the guy that ate bread for the first time?
Well, no, he didn't. He didn't die.
Yeah, he didn't die.
And an alien didn't hand him the bread.
Fair enough.
There's a guy in Guinness World Records for eating bicycles. So like,
that is
That's
So, yeah, when you eat weird stuff, you go down in history. That's what I'm saying.
You at least go in the Guinness record book, and that's something.
I'll be okay with that if an alien. No, I'm gonna go more than the Guinness Book of World Records. If an alien.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna make sure it happens. I'll be dead.
Well,
but like,
first of all, they're gonna be like, "Hey, why the aliens choose you?" Because it's me. You know.
Nobody's
What?
special, Michael.
I'm special.
Okay.
And then they just give me the food. So you know, I eat it.
aliens are gonna come down. Where's Michael? We just cooked up this amazing salad. He's gonna love it. We gotta get it to him fast.
Yeah.
We just made up some
Wow.
alien goulash. We know he's hankering for it.
Yeah.
You know.
I like the amount of confidence.
Now
the
I
lack
want,
of evidence.
Now I want some weird foreign alien fruit. That's what I want.
All right.
Yeah.
What's a good restaurant to throw under the bus here? Because I can say we'll hit them up after this. Smitty's. I'll go with Smitty's again.
Yeah.
We'll hit up Smitty's
Good
after
choice.
this.
Let's hit Smitty's.
wait, are we talking a bad restaurant specifically?
Because you want some weird ass alien food.
Oh, that's it. Okay, that's a good dunk. I like that. We're gonna hit up Smitty's after this.
Yeah.
No other answer, just Smitty's.
Don't sponsor us, Smitty's.
Please.
Please don't.
All right. For this next one, okay. So this is a very small paragraph. I'll just read it as it's written. In brackets, this sounds like an entry in a diary. End bracket. I typed the expression "knock it out of the park" the other day and realized I don't know if I've ever said that with my mouth and what it would feel like to say that with my mouth. Brackets. In order to explain this topic, I had to say the expression "knock it out of the park." End brackets.
Okay, let's.
There's a lot to unpack there.
Yeah,
Where do you want to start?
So, besides just then, when you said it like 5 times, you had never said "knock it out of the park."
Well, I didn't think so. You know, it felt like someone else's expression that I'd never really borrowed before.
That's very interesting. But have you written it down?
Yes, that's how I thought of this. I was messaging someone and I wrote down "knock it out of the park" and I was like,
In
"Knock it
what
out of the park?
context?
Who am I?" What do you mean, like? I was just being,
no, what context?
I was just being,
Thank you.
I was
Thank
being
you.
supportive. I was like, "You can do it. You'll knock it out of the park for sure."
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, figured.
So, what's your, where's your point? What's your point, dude?
Just that, you know, like sometimes you say shit and you're like, "Man, I never said that sentence before. That felt weird." I mean, usually it's more with outrageous stuff. Like if you're deep in a conversation, you say something like real messed up, and you're like, "Whoa."
Okay.
Okay,
We're gonna
yeah.
go real deep here. So, this reminds me of a thing. So before I tell the story, my point here is that I think that there are a whole bunch of phrases out there, but for whatever reason, some people just don't use a lot of them. But there are some that you use a lot, like you just personally identify with for whatever reason.
Yeah.
So, I know y'all remember the movie Sky High.
Yeah.
Oh,
I loved that
100%.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I remember when I watched it when we were much younger than we are now. Early in the movie, someone says, "I took the liberty of doing whatever,"
What?
and I was like, "Of course, that's a thing that normal people say. I took the liberty of doing the thing, like to do."
Oh,
But
I
then
thought you
what-
meant he literally said, "I took the liberty of doing whatever."
Oh no! They were doing a specific thing, and that
okay.
specifically, I just don't remember what it was. But then later in the movie, a different character also says, "I took the liberty of doing the thing." So and I remember, even as a kid, just being like, "That's so weird that
Hey.
that phrase shows up twice," because
I gotta email the screenwriter.
it's a phrase you'd associate, like one person would say. You wouldn't. It just seems too weird that 2 people within this movie said the same phrase. It seems like it very much shows that one, like, well, maybe not one person, but there's one sort of unit writing this whole thing. Gave me weird thoughts as like a 10-year-old. It just made me really
That's like the first.
really
That's like the
uncomfortable
first
with
time Connor's brain ever like deep level thought about something completely unnecessary.
Yep, that's it. The one first time, right here and right now.
No, I meant like 10-year-old you.
Oh,
when you thought that. And then like Dad came down. It's like, what'd you think of the movie? And you were like, I don't know. They said the phrase "took the liberty" twice. I found it very peculiar.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go contemplate everything now.
And that's when your parents thought he was a sociopath.
Do you have any thoughts here, Jacob?
I mean, I get your point of like you use an expression that you don't often use, and then when it comes out of your mouth, you're like, "What just happened?" Like that's happened to me. Like, and it's really terrible that I'm thinking this. It's like when I say something nice to somebody that I don't usually say something nice to.
Well, that's a deep cut self burn there, Jake.
Yeah, it's like I was just intentionally nice to someone. I don't really do that a lot. Because I remember like. Alright. This is painting a terrible picture of me. I was at a potluck with some friends, and I remember one of my friends, she was wearing this nice cardigan, and I was like, I like that cardigan on you. And as soon as I said those words, I was like, why did I just compliment her?
Oh, wow.
Why did I do that? And everyone was like, did you just say something nice?
Oh, so this is everyone knows.
Yeah.
Oh, that's different. That's a whole level.
Yeah. Like, people were like, did you just say something nice? And I said, yeah, I guess I did. Because I'm not like a guy to throw out compliments, because when I compliment someone, I want people to realize that, oh yeah, that's kind of special. I'm not those persons that's just vomiting
that's big
nice
impact
things.
compliment.
Yeah.
Another weird one is when you say a thing and you're like, oh, I haven't said that before, but then you realize, oh, that's what my friend says.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh no, am I allowed to do this? I mean, that person's not around.
Oh yeah.
But like, you don't want to. But then sometimes you're like, yeah, okay, I'll start saying.
There's a guy in my
But then you
class.
say it around them, and it's like, what do they think of that?
Oh
Do they
God.
think
Are we
do
still
they think
friends?
I stole their thing? It's all
I've definitely
language.
like quoted movies and shows.
Watching pictures.
Yeah. Specifically Brooklyn Nine-Nine, when Terry, whenever like he gets surprised or in like a certain part, he just goes, oh damn, and then just scene changes. I've started to do that a lot more often, and I only realized that like after like 2 or 3 seasons I was just saying it all the time. I was like, oh wow, I really gotta stop watching this much Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
What about you, Michael? Anything?
No.
Hi.
I don't really have those,
Alright, next one.
those moments because I'm a nice person, so I don't like.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah,
well, that's
sure.
Alright, yeah. Okay.
Nice.
I was talking more generally here.
Yeah. Well, no, it just came to my mind like when you. It has nothing to do with your point whatsoever. But when you said that, it kind of made me think of when you say a word over and over again and it starts to lose its meaning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When you say nice 50 times in a row, what the hell does nice mean? You know?
Does nice mean all those 50 things I was talking about, or
No, I mean like.
I was
It's nice
just
even-
playing off of.
Alright, well, okay.
These are all only loosely related points we've all had.
Yeah.
I guess they're all like being self-conscious about talking.
I think the end point here is I'm not gonna say knock it out of the park anymore. Or I will say it a lot.
Closing arguments.
We all experiment with phrases and some fit and some don't.
Language is a growing thing.
Exactly.
And on the most general point possible. My next one here. Kid Rock isn't running for Senate. Quote, Facebook trending stories. And then I have in brackets, do you have any wacky Facebook news? Also in brackets, don't know why, but this has to be paired with the knock it out of the park one.
Oh,
They have to be paired together.
I guess I thought that for some reason earlier today. But yeah, when I sat down and first thought to myself, I'm going to come up with some good topics. And the first thing I saw was on Facebook, Kid Rock isn't running for Senate. And I just started sassing Facebook to pieces. I was like, thanks for the update.
He was planning to, though.
Who's Kid Rock?
What do you mean?
What?
Okay, well, first of all, just like infer from his name, please.
You know that song that came out one summer that was a mix of all the classic rock songs together all summer long?
Maybe.
And it had the Sweet Home Alabama in it.
I think so.
Yeah,
But
that
it
was
also had
Kid Rock.
the Where Are the
Okay.
Keys and
slightly getting a better picture.
That's his that was his accessible stuff, but I think he has more
Kid Rock stuff.
yeah.
Okay.
My mother has an album. That's all I know about him. I'll be honest.
Really? He has albums.
Yeah.
That's honestly a twist to me. I wasn't sure if he did or not.
Yeah.
Wait, if Kid Rock did or Michael's mom did?
Kid Rock.
Burn.
What do you mean? He's a musician.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe he's just one of those guys that just releases
Has
songs.
music.
Or he just does only
In
covers.
the
or something.
90s, though?
Was he in the 90s?
Yeah.
I thought, well, that song we were
That song
talking about,
was,
that was okay.
it was later, the
Is
more
it?
accessible stuff. But in the
I
90s,
thought it was early
he was the whole
2000.
thing.
I thought, well, that song was early 2000s,
That
but
song
he was
was
the
early-
90s.
But he was the 90s. as
I thought
well.
he was early 2000s.
Me too. I thought he was like Matchbox
Whoa.
20 Zone.
Which is why I didn't think he had anything, because I
Matchbox
didn't.
20, or no? Did they say the 90s? I don't know.
I don't know. I thought
They were
Alright.
definitely.
Killers.
Hey, I learned something today.
Change
When you're referring to a band, you gotta use it.
it.
Yeah.
Why? Not them?
No.
Why?
What if you're
You're
talking about the members of the band use them?
Members of the band use them.
Um,
I took a quiz last week in a grammar course.
Of course you did.
What do you mean? Of course you did. It's part of my course.
I know what happens in the story already.
But I got multiple questions wrong because there are examples on the test saying, this band say Hey Rosetta is having blank last concert, and the options were it's and there. The whole class got it wrong because when you refer to a band, you say there. It's.
It's.
I knew that.
What?
I knew that.
So
Why didn't you tell him?
Yeah, why didn't you tell me?
Because I wasn't writing a damn quiz with him.
that seems weird to me, but
Yeah.
okay.
It was so you'd be like, oh.
I guess they think of it as one. Yeah.
Yeah, well, apparently the way you're supposed to think about it, you replace the name of the band with no. You replace the name of the band with band. Hey Rosetta is not Hey Rosetta, it's not Hey Rosetta is having its last concert, which sounds fucking gross. You go, the band is having its last concert.
Right. Yeah. No.
But I hate it.
No, I do hate it too.
But I hate it, and grammar's wrong. But how'd you do on that test? How was it? All right.
No, okay, so...
All right. It's a good thing this is an audio-only medium because that was a
So-
horrifying face.
73?
So
That's good.
Why was your face that
That's
bad
fine.
if it was a 73?
Because it's 73.
Okay.
73
Well-
because it's.
Because it's... I beat the class average and most of the class.
Nice.
That's what it's worth. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, that's the.
Yeah, keep
Asking
everyone else
the
down.
proverbial
That's also
question.
important about it.
Class average was 62.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
What was the question?
I just saw that in my Facebook training stories. I was like, I started thinking about other celebrities that aren't running for Senate, which is all of them.
Thing is, Kid Rock was running for Senate.
Okay,
But
well,
now
it was
he's
time.
not.
Not
now
all
he's not.
Schwarzenegger.
It's okay. It's
And I was
botched
wondering
that.
if
It's
you've
okay.
ever seen like a Facebook training story that's just kind of been super weird like that.
Yeah.
Like some people have shown me things where it just messes up and the title's like Kevin Spacey and then the story is like this sports game happened and this team won.
Oh, yeah, I've seen
Where
that.
just the website doesn't
the
work.
craziest Facebook story I've ever seen was it was about I think it was an Italian boyfriend kidnapped his ex-girlfriend, lit her on fire after they broke up, and I think she may have passed away or she may have survived. I'm not positive what happened.
What do you mean? Those are
Facebook wanted to let you know.
Yeah,
They're
it
two
was
completely different things, and you should know the answer.
But I just read boyfriend, ex-girlfriend lit on fire.
yeah.
My brain had to do a hard reset because I just read those words in the same sentence in real life.
Oh. So that intrigues me. I'd read more.
Well, I did. I just
Not- okay, so-
because it was a while ago.
I'll make something clear. Doesn't intrigue me in the way yeah, she was set on fire.
Yeah, search
you gotta
for right.
you gotta clarify.
That was my best friend.
I
That
want
was
to go
my
on
pen
to the
pal.
intrigued in the way of I want to know what happened. That's
Thanks.
That was my pen pal she broke up with.
That's a pretty right. I don't remember any stories. Those go in my eyes and out my butt immediately. I do not absorb the Facebook news.
I don't look
believe
through
that.
the Facebook news. I go to my news. I go to Reddit for my news.
Trusted
Is
source.
Reddit a trusted source?
Reddit's an aggregator of news. Everyone
People bring
shares
it
news
there.
through Reddit.
Yeah.
That was a horrifying
Like the
visual
new
medium.
an event happens.
Bring it there.
An
I
event
whipped.
happens.
Yeah, you would.
Bring it there.
An
And then
event
bring it-
happens. The news covers it. A Reddit person takes the news and puts it on the Reddit.
That's
why all
their memes are old.
Oh.
If I could do that snap thing, I'd do that right now.
A guy in my class can do it. He came out of the test and just went to town, and I was terrified.
I would do it right now because I just owned Reddit.
What do you mean they're not?
Here, you know what? You flick your wrist and I'll actually snap.
Okay.
That was awful. Like, that's so gross.
All right, next question.
Noodle arms.
Noodle arms.
Noodle arms.
Oh, okay. So this one isn't a question or anything. Well,
That's
I
good.
guess it's more of a request.
I like it.
I was wondering if we could workshop a good catchphrase.
Just right here, right now.
Right here, right now, just
For the podcast?
I already got
or
one.
anyone. For me, for whatever.
I thought
What do you mean you
your-
already have one?
All right, let's
What
start
is it?
from- start
No,
from
no, Michael. Okay, never mind. I know what it is.
What's the intent of the catchphrase?
I don't know.
I
Like,
thought
would
yours
it
was
be easier?
live fast and eat ass.
that's not my.
I'm
That's,
gonna need that again. What was that?
Live fast and eat ass. Pretty sure you said.
I mean,
that
I
was,
use
like,
it.
your
If someone
motto at
asks,
one
if someone
point.
asks me for a life motto, that's probably the first one I'll throw at them.
Well, I think that
Nice.
would then qualify as your catchphrase.
Okay, but we could still come up with a new one. Do you have one?
Not really.
The ones I have, I wrote in brackets 3 good catchphrases. One is "smell you later." The second one
That's
is
old.
it's old, but you know it because it's a classic.
Yeah, but it's like I'm gonna go take your lunch money. Then you take the lunch
Smell
money.
you
and
later.
I thought you
smell
could
later.
Okay, never mind. I thought.
Okay, you know
I thought
what?
it was
Yeah,
like
That one's cut.
I thought it
is
was
what
like
we're saying.
retro in the world of catchphrases.
We're workshopping. It's not a good time to be critical. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Keep going.
Well, I mean, it is.
Can I guess the
Point
third
of
one?
A workshop though?
Okay, guess
Critical?
the third one.
Well, you gotta do the second one first.
Okay, the second one is "check please" from Adventure Time. Shelby, just like check please. Bad impression.
I like the way
not
it's said.
good impression.
I never
but,
watched
not
Adventure Time,
accurate.
though.
but it's a great catchphrase.
When do you use that?
That's just like like in
When
the
you're
show.
at dinner and you want the check, you go, check please.
It's really.
I thought check was the thing you pay with.
I would definitely use that line after I've roasted somebody though.
I hate that.
That's
Well,
what
no, that,
no.
no, that's the line.
I
That's
can
the
see
line I use
Whoa.
after you roast
Whoa.
someone,
I
right?
can
see
Because then you just kind of like
Whoa.
bask, and then I'm your hype man.
Oh, good point.
Whoa. Conrad, good point. I hate that, and I've thought about that multiple times. When you're paying, you ask for the check,
I thought it was
but
the
you're
bill.
asking no, because you do ask for the check, like kind of check please.
Hello, check please.
Yeah, that is weird because check's the thing that you write on the.
Yeah, but the check is the bill that they give you, and you pay with something else.
I think think it's related to like you want to pay, so I'm gonna give you a check, and then I don't know why please is there. I'm just trying to make sense.
It's to
of
be
it.
polite.
I think
Not that you would know anything about being nice.
Yeah. there's
I
that
feel like
too.
just the cadence of check please works after you've burned someone just because
Yeah.
it sounds it doesn't even
I'm-
you don't even think about what it means, just the way you say it.
Yeah,
is just
yeah.
a nice
It's the word.
victory
Well,
cry.
it's a good example of just the words being good.
Yeah.
And
Like, after a killer your mom joke, if you yelled out check please, the room would explode.
the room would explode. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now it's time for you to guess the third catchphrase.
Wubba lubba dub dub.
No, actually, I didn't write any of the Ricks down. I know a lot of Ricks. I wrote down pop pop.
Oh, that's a good one.
That is
That's
a
a
classic.
classic. But this one has to, does this one have to be completely original? Like thought up
Well,
Yes.
right now. Like
yeah. We have to
Yes.
think. I mean, it's gonna like take from other catchphrases.
He
of
didn't
the
make
past.
rules, but I'm
Right.
saying yes.
but we don't want the whole phrase to be taken like from something else.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Here's a catchphrase. When in doubt, get naked.
No,
Uh,
sorry.
Is that a
It's-
catchphrase?
yeah.
I mean, it could be.
Are you?
I agree. In the,
Kevin
well,
Spacey?
okay. That sounds more like a
Whoa. Okay.
Too
Too
soon?
Too soon. Too soon.
We'll back that one up.
Okay.
Editor's note.
So I feel like there's a distinct difference between when in doubt, get naked and check please, where check please is more of like a little stinger and when in doubt, get naked is more of like a motto.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
like that's
good
more like
point.
live fast and eat ass.
I'm down for either, but I just want to know which direction we're going.
I think we should just go for like the check please kind of catchphrase where like something happens and you see it and you're like, I'm gonna amp this up to 11.
Because you
and then
wouldn't
drop the
follow a
catchphrase.
burn with when in doubt, get naked.
So we're thinking of a catchphrase as something that would like add like
Yeah.
significance to what you say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like an event spice.
Okay.
Like bingo bango boingo. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Definitely.
What is that from?
Yeah.
Or is that just you?
Oh, how-
That's just the dumpster.
Oh. The dumpster. All right.
What about something like food related? Like
Okay, like
like
oh,
It's
butter
like-
that bagel. That's
like-
the first thing I thought of.
serve that up with fries.
I like how
It sounds like it could be from somewhere. I could be stealing.
I like how I
somehow.
watched you like load that while you were saying it. Serve
Yeah.
that up with fries.
Yeah, you can see the whole and all the the thoughts going, the doubts, the hesitations.
And then you said serve that up, and then you're like, that's not enough. I need more with fries.
They're gonna think it's dumb. Oh no! Oh, it's happening. Fries.
Butter that bagel is the first thing I thought of. Any
Butter
thoughts on
That's
that?
extraordinarily sexual in my mind, honestly.
Okay. Is it because
Uh,
bagel
like-
shaped like a hole?
See, that just
Yes,
reminds me of something
exactly.
else.
Okay, all right.
Like, I think
That's all I
Whoa.
need. That's all I need.
that's all. Yeah, okay.
I like the food direction though. I think there's something there.
I think if we went in the food direction, it would just turn into like making of catchphrases as aphrodisiacs, like butter that bagel.
Serving that up with fries wasn't,
Serve that up
That's
with
nasty.
fries.
Good.
It's a lot of
counter.
words, I
but
think.
it's too many words. I agree, and it's probably from something.
It sounds like, but
It
I think it
remind-
has that magic quality where it sounds like it is, but it isn't.
It reminds me
That's
of
kinda
like,
nice.
would you like fries with that?
Yeah.
It's definitely the weird cousin of that catchphrase.
Serve that up with
The
fries.
weird-
I can't. You know what? The more I say it, the more I like it.
Or maybe like
But it's too wordy.
a really like cheesy one would be like take that and your extra napkins if you wanted to go like with the
Take that
food.
in your extra napkins.
Something
That's-
stupid like that.
That's interesting because it's so polite. It's so friendly to fuck. Because I'm still picturing the "you just told her your mom" joke,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, "Take that in your extra napkins," and I hand them just the biggest stack of napkins
Just
you ever saw.
actually just a box of tissues.
Yeah, straight from Subway.
Yeah. Subway sponsor us.
Subway help.
Okay. Start from the top. What are some words that sound cool to say?
Euphony.
No,
No.
that's
Sorry,
that's a
no.
$5
That's the
word.
word. That's the word describing.
You gotta use-
Just put that at like 350.
You get 350 words.
Tree fitty
You gotta keep it on the cheap
Okay.
words.
Like 50 cents.
Okay.
Think about pop, 2 cheap words.
Makes $1.
Makes $1. It's $1 for a whole phrase.
Pay up.
Pay up's not bad.
I meant pay, like,
Oh,
I like
pay up's not
that.
bad either.
Pay
Yeah,
up's not
no,
bad.
I kind of like pay.
those are my intention, but okay.
But you gotta say it cool. Like, pay up.
I don't know.
Yeah, I like it actually. Pay up.
You know, because you're just like, hey, just give you sick as burn. Now you gotta pay up.
Yeah.
It doesn't really
You
make
just
sense.
burn them. You just
Yeah.
no, because it's
It's
like,
like check,
double
please.
mean. It's double mean because you burn them and then they have to pay for it.
Right, instead of, well,
Ooh.
yeah, check please is more like,
We're gonna build the wall and make them pay for it.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
Oh
That's
boy.
exactly what we were getting at here.
Oh come on.
No, I like that though. So, does
Pay
anyone
up.
have a good dunk we can use this with?
Just
Just to, field test it.
Your mom stinks. Pay up.
you know what? It works. I like it.
It's mine now.
See, we gave Michael a catchphrase.
Fantastic. I'm never gonna
Alright.
hear the end of that.
I would keep that in.
You damn sure you not. Pay up.
Serve that up with fries.
Oh god.
That's good. I'm very happy with that.
It's been productive. I got a catchphrase
Yeah, for free.
for free. Then I had to pay for it.
You can die happy now.
I didn't even have to pay up.
Alright, so here I have a question. Have you ever watched or listened to something that you thought was so good that it made you upset because you thought, I'm not gonna make something this good, and the next good thing I see is gonna be less good in comparison to this thing that I saw that was so good that
Yes.
I liked it so much?
Yes, for me.
Yes?
Yes.
My example here is Baby Driver
I was
because
gonna
I
say
love
Baby
that.
Driver.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that because it was in my head, but I'm taking that as a pretty serious question.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't take it very seriously.
Oh no?
Well,
Well,
I
what
just-
was your thing?
yeah.
I went I play video games as most people do,
Okay.
and when you watch pros play, you see some cool stuff, but then you get frustrated because you're never going to be that good.
That's kind of the same. Like if you
Yeah,
saw
I
him
guess
do
so.
if you saw him do a really sick move, And then you're like, man, I
Yeah.
wish I could do that shit.
But you try that in game, you get made fun of because you try to replicate and you suck. So
Been there.
I think, like, on a more serious note, I think, like, the first time I listened to one of Bon Iver's albums. Oh, what was it? I think it was the Holocene album. That album's just super chill and super well made. And I remember, like, looking around for other music like that after I listened to that album, and my like first thoughts were, I'm never gonna find an album that's gonna be like this, that I enjoy as much as this. Just because it's such a
Nice.
super chill album.
Is that first listen too?
Oh yeah.
Interesting. Because I find on music, it's never first listen. It's like after a few listens when you digest it.
But like I've done that too. It's like I listened to it once and it's like, oh, okay, that was okay, and then you listen to it again, it's like, oh wow, I missed out on a lot the 1st time. But for that album, it was definitely first listen, like, oh shit, this is my jam.
I know Baby Driver, like we're saying Baby Driver, I think is worth saying, making a point. Like when the movie ended, you're kind of like, oh dang, I'm not gonna see a movie that good the rest of the year. Like there was another movie out. Someone was talking about, should I see Baby Driver this? And I was like, I haven't seen that movie, but it's not even like absurd for me to say that you won't like that movie as much as Baby Driver.
Yeah.
So you just have that confidence.
It's kind of like you said when you saw the Annabelle horror movie, and then you went to see It, and for like horror movie standards, it just totally blew Annabelle out of the water. Like
Yeah. Well, Annabelle it's not only just the quality of the movie, but even just the ambition of the movie. You know, like it was not even shooting to be anything more than just another horror movie, where it is more of this grand creative thing. It's trying to push.
Yeah, I was very afraid it was going to be horrible because there were a lot of people excited for it, and it was a horror movie.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty part of the course of it turning out to be horrible.
Yeah.
for me though, it didn't really seem horror.
It was
Horror.
It wasn't like
horror-y.
just strictly scary, I guess.
Like for me, like the bar goes as high as like The Conjuring, and like I don't think anything's gonna beat that in the way of horror movies for me. But I saw it, like it was really good.
Like personally, you thought that was like a super scary movie?
The Conjuring.
Yeah.
Were you
Yes.
saying scary or
Okay.
good?
Scary, but also good.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like it was a great movie. It's on that level of great. I just, for me, it's like it's on the level of like mid-range. It's not. I wouldn't call myself scared. There's only like one scary scene in that movie.
I think the things that made it great were not that it was scary. I think I can agree. It's that it's
I agree with that.
you don't. It's not the best quality. Like the things you like about it are just more of the other stuff, like the creative scenes and set pieces,
the story,
and the themes
like,
and stuff.
Yeah.
The way it's, like it was a good scary movie. I just wouldn't call it. Here, good scary movie, not the best horror movie.
Yeah.
We did it. Okay, I have another. This is another one that I have in the category of creative prompt.
Cool.
The new 7 Deadly Sins.
Oh boy.
Oh boy!
I think we have to rebrand the 7 Deadly Sins. I think they're a little old. I think
We have to keep the same sins, but we're just
No, we can just do all new sins if we
Okay.
want. I have here in brackets for like the minimum. Greed and gluttony are too close together. I keep getting them confused. I think we have to fix them.
Well, I can.
Well, gluttony's just greed with food, isn't it?
Gluttony is the the love of excess of like.
Yeah, that's greed.
No, hang on. Greed is the process of making
Hey, yo, hold your
sure
horses.
you get as much as you can out of everything. They are extremely similar, and I'm probably botching the definitions, but I know that theologically there are people that have studied it and like defined it, and I can probably get you an answer if you're that invested.
Maybe. I'm good with my definitions of greed.
Gluttony
Is like,
just about food.
well,
Greed is about everything else.
Greed is I
That's
like a lot
not
of
a bad way
stuff.
to look at it either.
Yeah, greed's like I like a lot of stuff. Gluttony is I like a lot of food. You know.
Okay.
I want to eat that stuff.
Okay.
So and I also have in brackets 2017.
So
So,
7
like-
Deadly Sins 2017 edition.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pedophilia.
That's a good one.
That's a good one, and
that's a
let's
good
say
one.
nothing more about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just leave it at that.
Second one.
So are we doing serious sins here?
No.
Oh.
I mean, we can.
I mean, we can't.
I like how we took a serious
that
note.
should be on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. You don't
That
want to
should
feel
be
like,
on the list.
you don't want to be that guy.
You don't want to
So
be. It's like, is it really that bad?
it's- Yeah, nah.
I would say my vote for like another deadly sin is apathy.
Being nice?
Apathy's
What? That's not being nice.
Somebody smack him for me.
Apathy's like not caring about stuff or not giving it your.
It's like
I went the opposite.
it's like
Did you
know.
mistake it for like empathy?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Empathy. You don't relate with people anymore. I'm tired of that shit.
I just had one.
Is anybody writing this down? Like we could make this
No.
a thing.
Oh, you know what?
Let's
You want me
write it
to?
down.
I'll write it down.
Let's
Okay.
write it down.
Let me just write in my notes pedophilia in all caps.
I really hope you spell it right.
I did. There's no red squiggle underneath it.
Nice.
And then the second one is apathy, and I'll put in brackets empathy.
I can't believe I forgot the one I had.
Sorry, I ruined it with empathy. I can't empathize with you though. It's a sin.
Pay up.
Okay, now pay up is growing on me after that.
I was thinking, I was like, gotta make sure someone uses it before we're done. And you guys did. You guys delivered on that.
I feel like we need a good Twitter one. A good Twitter sin. What's something bad you can do on Twitter?
Tweeting?
Yeah, being on Twitter. Like, I do it, but
Okay.
it makes you mad.
Politics.
Politics on Twitter?
Politics on Twitter?
Or just politics?
Is politics a sin?
Yeah.
I guess.
I'm actually kind
mean-
of surprised that you like said that would be a deadly sin.
Partake in it, but it's a sin.
Okay,
Okay,
enough.
politics.
It is.
It's one of the lower level sins. Like sloth.
I guess so, yeah.
Because let's face it, if I don't sit in a chair for at least 6 hours at a time, what am I doing with my day?
No, good point.
I can't believe I forgot.
Just having a
the
run of the
sin.
mill day, it sounds like.
I have a feeling like yours was super profound too.
And it was silly. I remember I was gonna try to
Alright,
balance.
do you want me? I didn't want to say mine because it's also silly, but we were going in the serious route. I didn't want to divert us.
Okay, we just had a silly one, so like
Go
Twitter,
ahead, shoot
Twitter's the silly one. Let's
Socks with sandals.
no, frig that man. Socks
No,
with
socks
sandals,
and sandals
is
is pretty sick.
What?
friggin' amazing.
What's your?
Actually depends on the sandals
No.
you're talking about. Are you talking about like man flops, or are you talking about Birkenstocks and sandals?
What?
Birkenstocks. And
You just
socks.
corrected yourself because you said it wrong, and I really wouldn't have known.
No.
Okay.
Are you what do you mean?
What?
What do you mean?
Hit me.
What's a Birkenstock?
It's a
Birkenstock, the sandal. You know? Okay, never mind.
Is that like the straps? that
Yes,
go
the
over?
straps.
Yes, that's
the
a problem.
two
Yes,
straps that
and
go over
socks
the
with
foot.
that. I think that's nasty.
So
But-
when
No,
you
I thought
care-
that was the good one.
No.
So are you saying flip flops with socks?
Time
I know what
out.
he's talking
Man
about.
flops.
No.
Man
also
flops.
a problem. I know he's talking
His
about. You
man
know, like-
flops the
Man
one
flop.
strap. For
Okay,
the
man
one
flops
strap.
is definitely worse.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, I like freedom of expression. I think that if you can confidently go out in public wearing socks and sandals,
You shouldn't.
I think that's I think that exercising that, you know, you're having that boldness is very, very cool.
Okay.
Or-
That's pretty deep with it.
It's pretty sick.
It's pretty cool, or it's not.
All right. I won't write that one down. Fine.
Yes, write it down.
No,
No,
It's
socks
too.
and sandals
It's too
is cool.
controversial. It's too controversial.
Controversy can't be a sin, can it?
You think controversy would be a deadly sin?
No, I don't think no.
No.
I very much meant that. It definitely
That's so-
can't be
that's
a
so
sin.
vague.
That's
Controversy.
everything. It's
Yeah,
everything.
If I could veto that, I would.
Yeah, no.
Okay, not controversy. Not socks with sandals.
Crap memes.
Crap memes. All memes must be good from
I
now.
feel like the one I had was something related to.
We're helping him find it, guys.
No, you know what it was?
What?
Sharing fake news.
Sharing fake
Sharing
news.
fake news should be a sin.
I'm gonna write
I-
down.
yeah,
Share that
I-
fake news.
I really
That wasn't even as goofy as I thought it was, but like it is also goofy.
I like how memes got you there.
Yeah.
Can't share that fake news no more. 2017.
How many is that?
That's 4 out of 7.
It's only 4?
What about crap memes?
What? I didn't write down crap memes. That's so subjective.
Yeah, I don't like that. Like,
What do you mean? Everybody knows what a crap meme is.
no,
Not
nobody
everyone
does.
When you open the fridge and there's nothing to eat.
I think
That's a crap
memes
meme.
are just jokes.
I have a
and-
serious one. Gotta get rid of that whitewashing.
Yeah,
I
whitewashing.
like it.
That's a very
Whitewashing.
2017.
But I
deadly
think
sin.
I think,
Whitewashing, get
I
outta
think you
here.
could like put like bracket racism in there as well.
I was thinking
Open that
earlier.
can of worms up real quick.
I was thinking racism was a sin earlier, but I was thinking that would be too easy.
I mean,
I feel
what
like-
the
I
freak
feel
do
like-
we know
I mean,
about
it is.
Yeah.
It
I
is
think
definitely-
whitewashing gives it a direction.
Yeah,
It's like
that is true.
racism. Where do we start? Whitewashing.
I like it.
That's. I do like that.
It's the beginner's 7 deadly sins.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have 2 more.
Goal-oriented. 7 deadly sins.
Like more of a checklist of 7 deadly sins.
Yeah, not like the vague, virtuous sort of deadly sins. Let's see. We get off Twitter.
Get off. No, you just
We
gotta
stop sharing fake
stop. You
news.
gotta stop the politics on Twitter. Stop the fakes on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get too close to any kids.
Well, that's the whole talking point with this business is that it shouldn't be that you just have to stay away from kids. It should be that you can just be around kids and not be a pedophile.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like just don't be a pedophile.
Okay, just don't be a pedophile. And apathy. So I would say care about at least one thing. You know, take interest in at least one hobby.
Take at least interest.
You know,
in
for
one
the
hobby.
for the apathy one, like, like if this was like a quiz or like a job interview, and the guy was like, "Are you an apathy one?" and you have to be like, "No, I care deeply about my stamp collection," and then he's like, "Ah, right this way, sir."
Okay. But like seriously, I think apathy is something that's not talked about. Like how many people do you know today that whenever something profound happens, they're just like, I don't care, it doesn't affect me.
Okay, you're going for that kind of
What do
apathy.
you mean
I was thinking,
profound?
Like,
I 100% appreciated the sunset today, so I feel good in this area.
thinking about like political stuff.
Yeah, I don't think we're headed towards the sunset. I can see where this is going.
But that is also
Oh,
a
you
good
mean
point.
like world events?
Yes, like world
Okay.
events or like local events, and like even like being able to like care about what someone like thinks about it and listening to them. Like I know that me and Michael have vastly different political views, but whenever Mike talks about his political views, I want to listen because I'm invested in him and his political views.
Ditto. Don't make me sound like an asshole.
Yes, yeah. I wasn't going to like leave you out of that. I know
Yeah.
like you're like we're invested in our friendship and conversing our political views, but I think to myself, how many other people have that relationship, and how many people talk about that? Like it's important that we talk and not fight about political stuff,
It's true.
because that's all we're doing now. We're just like, oh, he's a liberal, kill him. Oh, he's a right wing, he's racist.
I think that's veering away from apathy, though. Just another grievance on the grievance train.
Yeah, I feel like I have to change the politics one to like frowny face politics.
Yeah, frowny face politics,
Okay,
which is
fine.
very 2017 as
Yeah,
well.
frowny face politics. Okay.
I love it. We're adding emojis into the 7 deadly sins.
All right.
That's also very 2017.
We have 2 more.
Okay.
Emojis.
Well, emojis are not a sin.
Emojis are good.
Emojis are good.
Emojis are good. Didn't you watch the movie? They're very important.
Hey, audience. We know he saw the movie because we all went to see it.
Together.
None of us, I guess, if emojis are a sin, none of us are free from sin.
I do that already.
I emoji. Yeah, I don't know any more topical stuff that's bad. I think we got to do the 5 deadly sins.
Okay, just cut. Okay, so what 2 of the old ones we put in that are more important than other?
Gluttony and greed. We just fuse them together, and I think we come up with one more.
Aren't they? No,
wait.
but they're the least important.
If we fuse them together, can we give them a cool combo name like Gleed?
It sounds too much like Glee.
Gleed.
Or
Blood.
gluttony.
Blood.
Right, the other one doesn't work.
Gluttony.
It's gotta be Gleed.
I'm so uncomfortable with those two words.
Blood.
Glud.
Glued's
That sounds like a sin.
Yeah, no, I like Glued better.
All right, I'll just write down glud.
Forgive me, Father, I have committed blood. Oh, bless you.
Oh, get out.
That was actually.
That's a good list, I think. That's
No, but there's one
That's
more.
only 6. Yeah.
Oh, I thought, but we just combined one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the
That
end.
doesn't mean we only need 6.
You
now.
know what? I'm just gonna drop this right now.
No.
No.
No. I'm saying I'm gonna drop a new sin.
Oh.
right
Do it.
now.
Okay.
Okay. Dabbing is cool. Whipping is boring and dumb.
Okay.
Yeah.
You gotta give it a
Whipping was never cool.
Dabbing was never cool in my opinion.
Hey yo.
Okay,
Oh.
that's.
Yo.
See, this is
You
this
keep
is our,
on that
this
track,
is
you
our
gotta
socks
pay
and sandals.
Catch me outside.
How about that?
Hey up. Serve that up with fries.
I'm surrounded by idiots. He wears socks and sandals.
Glad. Yeah.
Okay, so can we go back through? Did we get 7?
Let's do the
No,
full
we have
list.
pedophilia.
Oh yeah, because dabbing's not one.
Apathy.
Let's go through the full list and see how many we
here's
have.
the list. Pedophilia, apathy (brackets empathy), frowny face politics, share that fake news, whitewashing, glud.
Okay.
That one hits like a brick.
I would like
What
a
are the-
serious one for our last one.
For the last
serious
one,
one? Okay.
since they're all serious, except maybe glud. What's another field? Because we have like whitewashing is
See.
like a movie one.
I was gonna say one.
Politics and share that fake news is like a Twitter one.
I was gonna say one, but it would be dissing myself.
All right, hit me with it. Is it
Anime.
backwards hats? Oh, it's anime.
It is that. No, it's anime.
It's
anime is
anime.
lesson. Anime was a mistake.
Anime was a mistake.
Okay.
I'm sorry. To me and everyone else.
Anime.
It's fine. It's fine. It's not a problem. But
okay.
also, it's a sin.
All right, that's a good list of the 7 deadly sins. We gotta bring that to the Pope right now.
Jake, I'm sorry.
No, I'll take it. I'll take it.
He helped. Call it my boy Francis. See what he
Yeah.
thinks.
At Pontifex on Twitter. Here's our new 7 deadly
We can't
sins.
be on Twitter though. Was it? Did we say
Right.
Twitter?
No, we didn't say
it's
Twitter. We just said
We
frowny
said don't
face
be on
politics and
Okay.
fake news. Share that fake news.
I'm okay with cool Twitter. Cool
Yeah,
Twitter.
that's cool Twitter.
Cool Twitter's pretty
Cool
sick.
Twitter.
You get cool memes.
That was a lot of work.
That was a whole lot of work.
That was a whole lot of work.
But we got some.
We did get some crispy sins to avoid. So I have here next.
How
The-
many more do you have?
I have 3 more. We don't have to do them all though.
Okay.
No,
No.
50 minutes. 53. One more, I'd say.
One more you'd say? Oh, should I pick a good one then?
Yes.
Oh, I have. This is my favorite one.
Pick your favorite one.
This is my favorite one. Okay, are you ready? Things that make you unreasonably nervous, and I have to go first because mine is very important.
I have these. It's everything. But
It's everything. I am sweating profusely because I'm in a chair, and that's just like aerosol cans, like compressed air cans.
I see.
Like
see what's
there's like Pam. And
That makes you unreasonably.
yeah, because I keep hearing like stories about how the cans just explode and people get killed by them.
Whoa!
And so like I'm like cleaning up at work and I see the can of Pam on the shelf and I like steer clear. I'm like, oh God.
I like now that like I'm asked to think about one, I can't think of any, but there are certainly things in the run of the day. I got it. Seeing old professors that like don't recognize me, but I still recognize them walking through the halls, and it's like,
the Hoff.
yeah,
The
yeah. It's like you're walking through the campus, and then you see this professor, and you're like, I don't know if they still recognize me because I was still first year, and they probably don't give a shit about first year students, so I'm definitely not going to engage. But then they make eye contact, and then I just
You can
start
see your
sweating.
name in their eyes.
Yeah, it's just it just makes me physically sweat profusely.
Yeah. That's a good one. Because, like, the thing is, it's dumb, right? Like,
Yeah.
Because I'm like, it's an aerosol can.
I could simply just say, hello, doctor, whatever, or hello, professor, this, and then go on my merry
And
way.
if they don't recognize you, just pretend you were talking to someone
You're-
else.
No, I'm just pretending I'm being nice.
Pretending, though. You can't really do it. You can't quite pull it off.
That only comes around once in a blue moon.
Exactly.
Yeah. Do you have one, Connor? You got that look in your eye.
Come back to me.
Okay. Michael, do you have one?
Yeah.
Besides everything, of
But,
course. Are there, like, special...
Deadlines. But not
What?
like no. But not like in the like. I could have the work done completely, but having to submit it. Oh. gets
So
it.
you just don't like the act of submitting something.
I guess.
Okay.
I mean, okay, I kind of get what you mean, because do you mean also, like, you submit something and then you're scared they never got it?
No, I could hand it to the person themselves.
Okay. Because, like, sometimes I submit things via email and then I come in class the next day and the prof's like, I didn't get all of your assignments, and then I freak the crap out because I'm like, what if my email just... Whoa! I'm like, what if you never got it? I have to send it to him 8 more times at least.
And I don't know why, but that's just what it is.
That's not like a ridiculous thing to think about. I sometimes get like that if I'm like skeptical if this is my best work.
No, I could have in my head,
Yeah.
I've done everything. This is probably 100%. But I pass it and I freak out.
Okay. Fair enough.
I think mine's phone calls.
Oh.
What a millennial
Yeah,
You
answer
just got
right
a
there.
you just got a shiver from like, oh
yeah,
god.
I think just got tense because that's a really real, reasonable thing.
And everyone's phones lit up at the same time, like, oh god.
I
It
did.
says it's mom, but what if it's
Like,
not?
some phone calls are fine. Like people I people I really know, like close friends,
Yes.
family.
Yeah.
That's fine. Even like ordering a pizza, just because you know standard protocol. Is,
Yeah.
I want
Yeah.
the pizza.
Mm.
But like,
Out of the blue phone.
if I was at work and someone had to call my work phone, I'd be like, But even worse than someone calling me is if I had to call someone.
Okay.
It's like, oh,
There's like 10 minutes of prep involved,
like
right?
there's one parking ticket. I was like, oh, I need to pay off this parking ticket, but it says you have to call this number. I was like, oh no, I have to call them.
Oh.
And then I don't know if that's the person or if we need to ask them to redirect me to someone else. I don't know how this is gonna go. It's
I actually kind of love how much time I spend like preparing a phone call.
Yeah.
That actually happened to me today. I prepared a phone call for 3 days.
What?
I believe it.
So
3 days.
yeah,
Who are you calling? Trump?
no.
How long is the phone call? Actually, I feel like that's
It
important.
actually took 2 minutes.
He spent 3 days.
Cause
3 days.
You
You made a
brought-
rough
well,
draft.
no, so like,
Edited that rough draft, became a first draft, edited that.
no,
Added a
no, I-
diagram
Doesn't
that he can't
prepare.
use.
There's nothing to prepare. I just put it off because I don't like it.
Yeah.
Who
Like-
did you call?
So like a week, 2-3 weeks ago, I got a phone call from my credit card company saying like there was some purchases made on my card, so I had to cut it up and get rid of it. And a new card was coming in the mail. 4 days ago, my new card came in the mail, but before I could use it, I had to phone call to
I have to
activate
call
it.
and activate it,
Yeah.
right?
And I just
That sounds like the simplest phone call you could make, though.
Well,
And
it's-
but it
no,
won't- you
it
call the
kinda
number that
sucks.
they give you,
No.
and they say, "I'd like to
It
deactivate
was-
my card."
no, like the phone call was easy because I didn't even talk to a human.
But you were just
Yeah,
stressing
yeah.
for
The credit
3
card
days.
one sometimes is automated, which is nice.
Like the first time I did it, you had to speak to someone because like you had to set up all your stuff. But this is literally just the same PIN number, the same everything. I just had to read out the numbers that were on the card to the robot, and he said, "Okay, it's activated." But I did not want to make that phone call for 3 days.
Wow.
You know what I found actually helps? If I make the phone call in the car over like the car's like system, because most of my head is focused on driving, and I'm not spending all my time panicking about
Okay,
the phone
yeah,
call.
yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like I found
I actually
that's
had
just-
one of those
that's
recently.
just good.
Someone called me that I was really not excited for this call, and then because it was a stranger,
We're all dreading phone calls in our lives.
and it just happened to be, yeah.
Just walking around with our heads low.
How do you deal with phone calls?
How do I
Are
deal
you
with
good?
phone calls?
Yeah, are you good on them?
I wouldn't say I'm bad. Like,
Can you,
it's,
oh God, can you give me your phone call tips? Because oh man, I'm really struggling.
say hello, and then probably
Make eye contact.
With the closest person.
go to Greg upstairs.
Closest person. Hey. What's up, mom? Just looking at a stranger. Yeah?
Definitely not in my tips.
It's in
That
my
makes a
tips.
lot. Okay, cool.
It's in my tips.
I trust him.
Stop talking about tips right
Tips.
now.
It's just my tip.
Pay up.
Oh boy. Do you have anything else for us, Quinn?
I mean, I have others. I don't know if you want to do one.
One more.
Let's do them.
Let's do one more? Oh, let me check these two. Okay,
Do you have any actually like deep questions, or
No.
is it just?
I got a
no,
deep one.
so far from...
That last one was at least.
Damn it, Michael!
That wasn't even like a
I have one that's definitely not deep and one that could become if you tangent the crap out of it.
I think if we don't want a tangent, let's go with the non-deep one.
Do we not want a tangent?
I don't care.
Doesn't matter to
We can go
me.
as long as we want.
Alright,
Good
so
point.
I've written here, Scary conspiracy theory stuff. If you could know the truth on one big conspiracy, which one would it be?
There's too many.
Like
You have to choose one.
Okay.
confirmed.
Like confirmed.
truth.
The confirmed truth.
But will it be true? Because
No, this is a genie wish. This is a genie wish. You're like, what's in Area 51? And then like the genie gives you a piece of paper, and it's like, that's where they
Right.
make the Twinkies.
but if something boring is in there, I'm gonna feel like
You wasted.
you waste
Yeah.
it. It's a gamble. You gotta pick one.
I don't like that though.
I do, but there's just
So-
too many to pick from. Is my
I'll say,
problem.
so would you rather the question, if you could choose one conspiracy theory to be real, which one would you choose?
No, because that's dangerous.
Yeah, that's true. That there now you mentioned there are some implications with that. You are gonna wish something on some people.
Yeah, like you can make aliens happen.
I think for me, like this might be like satirical, but I would definitely ask the question: was like Jesus actually the Son of God? Like, was he?
That's messed up.
Was he actually
That's
divine?
That's really
That's not conspiracy. That's
no,
just-
but think about
No,
it.
Da Vinci Code.
Da Vinci
That's a
Code.
conspiracy.
That's where I'm thinking. Like, Da Vinci Code is like a great book as a novel.
Yeah.
It's not true. Disclaimer. It's not true for
Yeah.
anybody that
It's,
thinks it
it's
is.
based on real conspiracy theories, though.
Yes, like if I could know definitely, like beyond what I was raised to believe that Jesus is the Son of God, all that religious stuff, I want to know, is that 100% incontroversial proof that he is the Son of God? Because for me, like logically, like I can't fully 100% say that like this is true. Like I want to believe it because that's
Yeah.
what I've been taught.
Pretty big.
Like, I want to know 100%, is this real or is this made up as a social construction to
I never
manipulate
thought
people?
of the Jesus conspiracy.
Yeah.
I have written.
I never thought, is
I have-
religion real as my
I have written
conspiracy?
Area 51, Illuminati, and Bigfoot.
Can we,
Those were also in my head, but that
See,
one popped in. I was
no,
like,
I went
I think,
like 9/11. That's where I went.
I was thinking first of all, like first one popped in my head was chemtrails, but that would definitely not be my one because that's
Yeah,
kind of
that's
boring.
obviously
Like,
not real.
can you like explain that?
Oh,
for me?
okay. Chemtrails is the alleged. You know when you see a plane flying in the sky and there's that little path behind
Mhm.
it. They allege, the conspiracy theorists allege that stuff is dropping chemicals on the people to make them dumber.
Whoa.
This is a very popular conspiracy theory. This
Whoa.
Yeah.
is like entry level conspiracy theory, as far as like nut job.
Yeah,
conspiracy
at the
theories
door to get into the conspiracy theory club, a guy asks you chemtrails, and you say, "Of course," and then he lets you in.
go. Same with like.
But
But
like
first, my tinfoil hat.
Right.
It's like those.
Have a
Would be very
tinfoil
interesting.
fedora. Enter.
I think, whoa. I've never heard of that one before.
Really?
Yeah, same with the fluoride and the chemicals in the water. They add chemicals to the water and then people drink it, and that makes them
Dumb.
more willing to, be subservient to the powers that.
That's
be.
some George Orwell shit right there.
Yeah,
It is. That's
it
thought
is.
police.
And think despite what you're like, to buy into that conspiracy theory is to have this willingness to completely neglect any truth around you, and that's why it's an entry level conspiracy theory, is because it completely unhinges everything. You have the ability to just doubt everything you're ever told and never believe anyone after that. I think that's why it's such a
Yeah.
popular thing.
I mean, yeah, I would definitely want to know if, like, that was happening, because, like, if it is...
What do you do if it is though? Like, I would just lose my mind.
Well, like, think about... Like, that would... I don't want to say it would be, like another human catastrophe of, like, terrible, thought processes. Like, eugenics. Like, some people are like, yeah, eugenics was weird and kind of helpful, I guess. And then other people are like, no, we can't do that because we're taking away
yeah.
people's,
Yeah,
autonomous choices.
yeah.
Like, who, like, those people that are allegedly making the chemicals to, like, put in the planes and make us dumber, they're taking away, our ability to
yeah, exactly. No, yeah, there's no
like,
question that
progress.
it's a total just like human rights violation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on the light side.
You're gonna choose Bigfoot. You have the fucking Bigfoot wiki open.
The Finland conspiracy.
Oh, I know the one.
Again,
Jacob
Okay,
doesn't, but he's gonna love
This
this.
is
new one.
actually my favorite conspiracy. It's that Finland doesn't actually exist.
Like
And-
like the Society of Finland doesn't exist. The land is there, right?
Yeah.
The
No. The
No?
land isn't there.
All right.
What
now
you,
that just
what you
doesn't-
think, like, your big questions, and like, there's a whole thing on this. But your big questions are like, what about Finnish people? Are they all conspiracy? No. People from Finland, they believe they're from Finland, but they're actually in small towns on the eastern part of Sweden or the western part of Russia.
I've never heard a dumber sentence.
No, but like, and Finnish culture exists, and like that language might exist, but it's actually just ocean, and like the whole thing is a thing. Like it's a Russian.
Did
Japan.
you just go from having Finnish culture and language to just being an ocean? Did I just hear that sentence?
No,
correctly?
Yeah, he's saying the land isn't there. Like on the map, you see like the cutout part. That's Finland. That's not there. There's just more ocean.
Does that make Norway and Sweden an island? I can't remember how those countries line up.
Yeah. Let's Google and
Oh.
like, can we just ask Chris Hadfield?
99% of Finland is forest.
99%?
99% of Finland is forest.
You can still live in a forest.
But that means it exists.
You don't need to address it though when going again. Like when you go, like that's Sweden. You can go Sweden. It's part of Sweden.
I think it would be freaking dope
But, like,
to live
if
in
you-
a country that's 99%.
But if you look at it like, oh, but the map said it's there. So you don't believe the map?
Do you think, I'll ask this counter question, it doesn't go against you or anything, do you think there's a Finnish conspiracy that Newfoundland doesn't exist?
No.
So like, it's just right on the edge of Canada, why is it even there? Nothing happens.
for a long time, we weren't even on most maps just because nobody.
Yeah,
went
what
there.
if we're living in Labrador?
Oh God, that's stupid.
Okay, I'm gonna direct
No,
you.
yeah,
I'm just
Everyone
gonna
is
read up
on
this
board
after.
with this but you, Jacob,
No.
come on.
It was fun as a joke, but like honestly engaging with it makes me...
It's fun because people don't believe you, and then you read all the points to them, and it's like
They still don't believe
they
you.
still don't believe you, but it's like it's kind of funny how kind of a little bit of sense it makes.
It's like I can't,
doesn't
I
make
can't
sense.
prove you wrong. I can't objectively prove you wrong.
No,
right
Like
now.
we can't right now
No.
go to Sweden.
That's what
I mean,
that's what these
Finland.
things hinge on.
No, but we can definitely ask an astronaut that has seen the physical land that would be Finland.
With
and
his eyes, not yours. Some dude's seen the Loch Ness monster,
This is like flat Earth logic.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh God!
and like some dude's seen Bigfoot.
Oh!
flat
Oh!
Earth is a good one.
Loch Ness Monster, I want to know.
Okay,
That's mine.
That's a good one.
that's a good one.
But, like,
I'm really
No,
glad
Area 51, I'm back on that one.
you- Okay.
Like you hear about people like seeing like, oh, I had an encounter with Bigfoot. It's like, oh, you're a nut.
You're
Yeah.
not. You're crazy.
People have gone to Finland and come back.
They've gone to Sweden.
And come back.
They've gone somewhere in Europe that they think they are told is Finland.
Are you
The
just saying that
airports-
Finland's just a big ass Bermuda Triangle?
No, it's a cover
No,
up.
because people are
cover up for what?
They're going to other places and think they're in Finland.
Here's
cover
my
up
thing,
for
Michael.
Russian
because-
for
but
Russian
don't-
Japanese
don't-
deal.
Oh,
Don't-
what? Really?
What?
Because I was just gonna say, it would be so funny if this whole conspiracy, like, supposing it's real, is just made up because, like, someone in Sweden was bored as hell.
But
and,
don't-
like,
don't
increase,
pilots
to
have
increase Swedish tourism, they were like, let's make up a country called Finland. We'll take all their tourist revenue, and people will come here because it's 99% forest. But we'll just bring them here to Sweden.
But don't the pilots have to fly over like Norway and then Sweden and
They
then they're in Finland?
They
Yes.
fly. No, but they. It's one land. It's like flying from like
So what you're just
Texas
what
to
you're
Florida.
saying,
It's one
like,
land.
Did we check if the map is connected? Did we check? if
it's
connected.
Norway, Sweden, and Finland. So if you took Finland out physically, it would
Yeah,
just
just
be
ocean.
like
It's
Russia's.
continuation of the
so,
ocean.
but then is
Russia's
Sweden
just
and Norway
continuing
not?
into-
Can you drive from Sweden to the mainland?
Yes.
Of what? Like what do you mean? Like
Mainland
I
Europe.
like the rest of Europe.
yeah. It's all.
There's a way to.
Yeah,
without
Sweden's,
Finland.
Sweden's still attached to Europe.
Okay, so it's Sweden and
Okay.
then Finland's on the right. Like picture Finland on the
Yeah,
end.
And then
okay.
you
It's on
have,
the
like,
end.
if you wanted to get to mainland Europe, you have to
Okay,
go
I was gonna
all
say
the
that
way
driving
around.
from like Norway to the Central Europe would be a proof against it. But if you can do that through Sweden,
So like, but like, if you're flying over where Finland is supposed to be, it's ocean. You know, but you're like you look down and you're
It's
like,
just saying if we fly to, even if we fly to Sweden, and we just take a little peeksies out the window, like, oh, there's Finland, we're just gonna see ocean?
well, no, you're gonna see what you think is Finland, but it's actually just Sweden continued and where. But it's
So
the
you
ocean.
just think that the Finnish borders and the Finnish government is just all made up, and like
No, it doesn't
Sweden
exist. Finland doesn't exist.
can we make conspiracy theories one of the 7 sins?
Yes.
No.
Make it the 8th sin.
No.
Okay, they had sin.
That
Yeah,
is
it's like
that
the
is
value of the value.
stupidest conspiracy theory
I
have
kind of love
ever
it.
heard.
No, it's a fun one.
It's stupid.
It's definitely fun.
It doesn't provoke thought because
Yes, it
there's evidence that
Every question.
I think
Finland-
it does.
Here's
No,
the-
in the
so
way,
here's the
I
thing.
think it does in a way because you wonder about how much you really know about these faraway countries. Like if you want to prove Finland exists, you want to think about like the exports and like the culture and stuff, and then maybe you realize you don't actually know much about Finland. In a way that it could be made up because you don't know much more about it, and then it encourages you to learn about Finland, and then you forget about the conspiracy theories. Become a Finland enthusiast.
But like it's exports. That's all addressed. I'll give you the link after.
I don't want the link.
I think you do.
No,
You do.
I really don't.
It's a fun read, but like its exports are addressed. You know, like where it goes because its biggest export is Nokia phones to Japan. Less than 1%.
Nokia's Finnish.
Yeah, but like less than 1% of the population in Japan use Nokia phones. Like way less than 1% of the population in Japan. So it's like what's it's not actually Nokia phones going to Japan. It's from Russia. It's going from Russia stuff over to Japan. It's a trade between the two. Finland is a trade deal between Russia and Japan.
So here's the thing I think.
So you're saying basically Finland's a drug mule.
What?
It just
Finland is
Funnels.
made
It has
up.
to be drugs.
No. It's not
funnel
funneling
stuff.
anything. It's just not there.
It's fishing rings and stuff.
I want to know about Area 51 because even if there's not aliens, I think there's something in there that would be pretty cool. That's all my thoughts.
Can
Done.
you imagine if there wasn't?
That what a waste of time. Can you you're a hired guard at Area 51 and you go to work every day and you're like, I'm doing the Lord's work, and then and then Trumperino's just like, oh, by the way, there's nothing in there, and then that guy's livelihood is just down the toilet.
That's true. That's a
Do you think
hit
they
on the
know?
morale.
Do you think the guards know?
No, because they would never stop laughing.
No, I mean, do you think they know?
Well, they want to keep
If there's stuff in there, are they told what's in there, what they're guarding?
No.
Because personally, I don't think I'd want to
They would leak that for sure.
Yeah, they did.
The first
they
guard
leak it, they
you
die.
tell, he'd be tweeting it.
A minimum number of people need to know about this sort of thing.
Yeah.
I guess.
I don't even know if Trumperino would know about it. Maybe it's just FBI people.
I think he has to know.
I think he could.
Because have you seen Independence Day?
Yeah.
I haven't either, but there's a part in it. But apparently there's a part in it where they talk about Area 51 and how there's aliens in it, and the president's like, how come no one told me? And then the FBI people are like, plausible deniability, and that's it. So then maybe they're giving the president's plausible deniability.
Now I can
about
understand
aliens.
if people were like, okay, we really can't tell Trump about this one. We really
Oh, him
can't.
specifically for sure. He would
I feel like Obama. I feel like
have to.
Obama hung out with the aliens.
He definitely hung out with the aliens.
But you have to tell them, though. It's not a matter of I don't think they should. It's like you have to.
But he just said if we're taking Independence
Yeah, we
Day
don't know
as
what
an
the
accurate
protocol is.
representation of
Okay,
American
yeah.
logistics. Plausible
Well, I see what
deniability.
you're saying. They either have to tell them or they don't tell any presidents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they already have done that, so,
That's fair enough.
can't take back what JFK knows.
I realize I don't want to make conspiracy theories a sin anymore.
Okay.
Here's our.
Take
Just,
it.
I had a
No,
thought.
keep it there because it's a subscript. It's like the vowels, and sometimes Y, and sometimes conspiracy.
So I had a thought.
Okay.
I had a thought discussing this. I was thinking. So the value of conspiracy theories is that when Michael challenges us on this stuff, the whole fun of it is that you can't actually prove things true because everything you know is based on stuff that people told you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except
So-
for the fact that they're physical evidences.
Right, but
Finland is
like,
real.
But you
There's
don't
physical evidence,
have
but
any
we
with
don't
you.
have the first-hand
Oh god.
exposure.
I need to go
that.
to Finland. Apparently.
The nice extension
You
is
go to
that
Sweden.
it's nice that because then you can apply that and you can think about everything that way. And it's good for freeing your mind
Yeah.
to be open to things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? Because you're taught science in school, but even science is just stuff that people told you, like the flat Earth thing. The Earth revolving around the sun, the Earth is a sphere. Is still just something someone told you. It's like
I believe that,
I'm not
though.
saying I'm a flat earther. I'm just saying that.
No, but
There's a tweet.
but I would say even with that one, sometimes I think well, gravity kind of pulls things in. Circle makes sense if
Did you
gravity's
guys-
It's
pulling all
like
in.
we don't personally have the means to decide for
No.
sure. It's
Me
what
and you-
people told us.
Yeah, me and you can't zoom out on the Earth and see that it's round.
Exactly.
Did you see that tweet recently from the Flat Earthers?
No, which one is
They were
it?
talking about how they were glad they had so many Flat Earth Society members around the globe.
Oh,
The words use globe.
Oh,
Jesus.
Damn.
Did they use that phrase and then say, I don't usually say that phrase out loud.
Oh gosh.
I like conspiracy theories because I can't prove it right and you can't prove it wrong.
That's
So nobody
I guess
wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Until you get your one wish to know if it's right.
It's you use your better judgment.
I feel like I wasted my wish.
On Finland, you always your wish on I feel like you're gonna spend that wish and the genie's just gonna be like,
I know.
fucking Lord.
I know the
Yes, it's real!
My conspiracy theory is, so there is a real brand now, there's a real company now called Soylent. They're recently banned in Canada, fun fact, because their meal replacement had too much fat or something to be called a meal replacement. Anyways, is Soylent Green made of people?
Oh, shit.
I don't know if you guys know the whole backstory.
We really don't.
There's a movie called Soylent Green with this, and it's all about having this like meal goo that replaces all foods, and people just all eat that. But then the main character goes, he finds this conspiracy that Soylent Green is made of people,
Oh.
and there's this famous scene of him being dragged off by I don't know security or the police or something, and he's just like, the people need to know, it's made of people.
Oh my goodness.
But now this company is making this meal replacement goo. For real, and they called their company Soylent.
Oh, that's
They're just
messed up.
leaning right into
I
it.
think they are. They must be though, right? Like,
There was this person. I don't know if she was a bot or if she was just on the advertisement hunt or what, but she made it into the Facebook group for my class, the entire year, and she would just spam post Soylent ads, and I would just comment that video clip every time, like the people need to know. And then. Actually, no, she didn't stop. She kept going.
maybe she's part of one of those like not a pyramid scheme,
Yeah.
multi-level marketing
Awesome.
things.
Definitely.
But for Soylent, for people, food, for people made of people.
So that's my conspiracy theory I want to know.
I appreciate that.
All right, so Finland, aliens, Soylent, Jesus.
Yeah. Well,
I'm
Great.
gonna go ask people what they think about the Jesus conspiracy now.
it's a good way to talk about faith.
Have you heard the good word? And the not so good word.
Anything to get a decent conversation about religion that does not involve bigotry. Deep cuts.
Did you say digging a tree or
Without bigotry.
bigotry? Okay.
Yes. You really ruined my profound point there, Mike.
I'm just digging a tree. Pay up.
Alright, folks, that has been the Weekend Fan Club. Hope
And
you guys
now you're
enjoyed.
1 hour closer to your weekend.
Hell yeah!
Oh, we really gotta work on that.
I'm
Serve
hungry.
that up with fries. Do it. Sorry, editor. That's you.
It needs to happen. Okay.